Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are watching this event from. Michael Firth here, one of the founding Field Advisory Board members and Crowns with Neumi. And it's my pleasure, and I really look forward to doing these particular calls where we get to interview people right around the world. Now, today is a little bit different. Sometimes you've heard us do a Neumi New You interview where we go through a lot of detail and we go backwards and forwards chatting to people about what their experiences are. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Let me just give you a snapshot. You want to hold on till the very end of this call because we're going to go through a few things. But at the very end, you're going to hear from somebody who was literally going to hospital all the time and struggling to get ahead, difficult to ride a horse, which she does for a living, and then started using our products, bounced back, and now is riding horses multiple times a day and has her life back. You're going to hear from somebody who was only able to do mountain biking, maybe, a half-day session when they're in their 20s. Now they're in their 50s and they can do back-to-back events each day, which gives them stacks more energy. You're going to hear about somebody who had PMS symptoms up the wazoo that have now dissipated completely thanks to our brand new HERS product. You're going to hear about somebody who has so much attention and focus thanks to our brand new Neuro product, which is all about brain health and all that sort of stuff. You're going to hear about someone who's sleeping way deeper. You're going to hear about people from all over the world. In fact, we're going to have people on from Indonesia, from New Zealand, from America, from Australia, all around the world, which is fantastic. But some people are probably watching this right now and going, this is great. What on earth are you talking about? So I'm going to play a very quick 2-minute video just because we have this belief that you get to the head with the facts and the heart with the story. So we're going to give you a half a dozen or more stories at the very end. But before that, let's just quickly play a little bit of science to get to the head so you understand what Neumi is all about.
The best delivery method for music? Remember when this was the best delivery method for supplements? Every industry evolves and improves with new breakthroughs in science and technology. Here at Neumi, we've used a proprietary technology to solve an issue that's been around since nutritional supplementation began: the problem of absorption. So many of today's supplements are less effective due to their inability to be absorbed naturally by the body. Using our own proprietary HydraStat nano delivery breakthrough, we reduce the particle size of critical nutrients smaller than ever before, allowing them to absorb in your mouth while swishing for 30 seconds or more. Glutathione is your body's master antioxidant. It's responsible for boosting your energy, detoxifying cells, reducing inflammation, and boosting the immune system. If glutathione is so amazing, why have you never heard of it? Because glutathione is extremely fragile, and if taken orally, it will be destroyed via the digestive process, rendering it virtually useless to the body. Until now, NutraSwish applies nanotechnology to achieve maximum absorption. Now, glutathione and other nutrients can be absorbed simply and quickly by swishing in the mouth instead of being destroyed in the stomach. Using this same nanotechnology, we've created the ultimate skincare product, Neumi Skin. We've been able to achieve unparalleled absorption for key ingredients, including collagen, hyaluronic acid, and more. Some of the top skin experts in the world work together to create the ultimate blend of skin-enhancing nanonutrients, creating the most amazing before and after results. With our nano solution, you no longer have to wait months to experience the effects of skincare and supplementation. Our customers are noticing a difference within a matter of days. Don't wait to look, feel, and live your best life. A new you starts with Neumi.
Alrighty, so that gives you a really good idea on the science behind our breakthrough. I want you to do me a favor. We've got people watching this right around the world right now. Type in the chat where you are watching us from, which country, what part of the world are you watching us from? And not only that, as we go through today's event, I want to let you know that we're going to draw a lucky winner of one of the bottles of product. It might be this one, it might be this one, it might be both of these, who knows? But for those people that are watching us for the first time, type in pick me please in the chat when you watch this playback, and in 7 days from now we're going to draw a lucky winner of one or two of these products as well. So people are logging in from all over the place. I can see them typing in all sorts of places right now, from Indonesia. Let me show you a few of them. Louisiana, we've got Ohio, we've got Illinois, we've got what have we got here? Canada, we've got New Zealand, we've got Indonesia, we've got people logging in from absolutely all over the place, which is fantastic. So what we're going to cover off today, 5 things. Firstly, I'm going to give you my background, just so you know how I fit into the picture here, what Neumi's about. We're then going to talk about a delivery method, the evolution of our products, which is something you don't see in a lot of our events, but I was around before we opened the doors, so I can tell you that. And then, of course, I'm going to give you a quick neuro snapshot, and then we're going to hear from some fantastic people on these amazing products. So just quickly, my background, as I said, Michael Firth, based in the beautiful Sunshine Coast in Australia. My background originally was I was in the mortgage industry as a national sales coach, and I loved my job with a passion. Someone came to me with a nutritional breakthrough in the glutathione area about 16 years ago, and I got involved in this industry, and I never looked back. Home-based business basically replaced my corporate income after a couple of years. No Ferraris and Lamborghinis, just the fact that I was free. I was working this about 20% of the hours that I did in my corporate role and earning a similar sort of corporate income, which is fantastic. So about 6 years ago, my good friend Stephen K. Scott, who's behind the Total Gym with Christy Brinkley and Chuck Norris, billions in sales, Steve said, I have a brand new breakthrough I want to bring to the world, and I'm looking for investors. So I helped find the investor, the main investor that helped kick this off, in addition with Steve and some other investors, and we went live around the world. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that evolution of the products today, pre-Neumi. So you know you're not a guinea pig. These products have been tested now for about 6 years plus. But I'm also going to kick off first just talking about the delivery method. And I thought of a really cool way of explaining this the other day, which someone said made so much sense. So there are fantastic ingredients in the world in nutrition, some brilliant products out there. In fact, when it comes to our glutathione product, I can tell you that our product's about half to a third of the price of most companies out there in those sorts of products. But how do we deliver our nutrition? What makes this totally unique? You saw in that video, we nano-sized ingredients that won't get through the gut. Let me put it in layman terms. There are 3 levels, if you like, in terms of nutritional absorption. There is, number 1, absorption. There is, number 2, bioavailability. Then there's another one, which is level 3, which is cell utilization. Now, a lot of products never get to the pinnacle of that, if you like, because they have great absorption, perhaps, maybe bioavailability. So I'm going to just explain this to you. Imagine if you had a fantastic ingredient. It was the world's greatest, like this supercar, right? And you want to get this into a keyhole. It's impossible to drive a supercar into a keyhole, is it? Unless you were to shrink the size of the car, and then all of a sudden it can. So in nanoscience, just to explain absorption, if you took something down to maybe 20 to 30 nanometers and put it in context, this human hair that you can't see on the screen, it's right there. I have to hold it nice and close. This human hair is 80 to 100,000 nanometers. Now, out of all the products in the world, even the ones in the nanotechnology space, what they're doing is they might get their particle size down to maybe a couple of 100 nanometers, maybe even 60 nanometers. You need to be under 20 to 30 nanometers to penetrate the blood-brain barrier. If you were to be able to get your ingredients down under 10 nanometers, then you could absorb into a cell. That's getting the supercar of an ingredient straight into where it needs to be. So I heard a statement many years ago, which was, you're better or smarter to be different than better. Proud to say right now, there isn't a nutritional supplement on the planet that is in the same category of this. So we're not competing with them because no one can enter the cell. So I want to say that before you hear anything else about our products, because we're taking proven ingredients. One of them has 186,000 peer-reviewed studies online, but we're the only company in the world that's taking the nano size to the point that we can get access to a cell like nothing else can. So there is no conversation about how does this compare to something else, because no one can access it the same way. And that is due to our HydraStat molecular encapsulation technology, which is proprietary to us, and no other company on the planet has it. So that's the first thing. So I want to talk about the delivery method, but I want to talk more about the evolution of the products. So to get to here today, which we'll get to, about neuro, which is transforming brain health, how did we get there? Well, 6 years ago, if you could picture this big bottle, after I helped Steve find some investors for this amazing breakthrough, we went live with this product. And if you're like me, I hear people sometimes say, look, I won't recommend anything that doesn't work for me. I'm like, absolutely, I'm exactly the same. This first product, was not very good, right? And I say that honestly. The science was great, but I wasn't getting the same sort of results that I'd had from other glutathione products in the past. So we kept working on it, and we got the product 6 times more potent. So, sorry, 27 times more potent, which was this one. And Steve Scott, if you look into him, is also a best-selling author worldwide with many, many books, and some are involved in the Christian world. We got invited onto a Christian TV program, pre-Neumi, and we promoted this product. And within 2 30-minute shows, 1 hour in total, we sold over $1 million of this product. Interesting statistic. At that point, we actually had a 76% repurchase rate or reorder rate, unheard of. And why was that? Because the product works so well. Remembering, we're now taking, in this product's case, glutathione, a proven ingredient, delivering to the cells how nobody else can because of the nano size. We still were not involved in network marketing or home-based business with Neumi yet. So I said to Steve, that's great, and the product results are awesome, but can you imagine the weight and cost of shipping something so huge around the world? So we kept working on it, and Steve eventually got it 6 times more potent, and that's when this little brand was launched. So we went from the previous bottle, which wasn't very strong, to 27 times stronger, and then 6 times stronger again. And this tiny little bottle is the same as 2 of these huge ones. And at this point, well, at that point, we were on the market, and this product, pre-Neumi, was getting spectacular results. And I gave this to athletes, some ex-Olympians, and we had unanimous feedback that the product was improving their performance and also cutting back their recovery times as well. At that point, we got contacted by Dr. Marina Perito, who is a world-renowned dermatologist in New York, runs a company called Skinfluence. And she said, if you can take ingredients down under 10 nanometers, the way you do it with ultra-purified water molecules, no one's doing that. If you could do that with some skin ingredients other than glutathione, like hyaluronic acid, which attracts moisture from the air, maybe collagen, which is like the springs in your mattress, and some other amino acids, you would have the greatest skincare in the world. We took her advice, and that's when this brand was launched. Again, before Neumi existed. Now, at that point, we had both of these amazing products, cheaper than most things on the market, way more effective than everything on the market. And that's when that famous word COVID-19 kicked in around the world and killed retail sales overnight. Now, at that point, it was actually music to my ears in some ways, because we'd been begging Steve to go back into home-based business. And we said, Steve, do you know what? With these 2 products, you have everything you need, because you have more effective products and way cheaper products. You could undercut everyone in the market, which we started to do. So that's when Neumi was launched. And these 2 products and these 2 products are identical formula. The only difference is one is the home-based business channel. Now, we didn't throw the baby out with the bathwater with these. We kept those for a cherry on the top reseller program that we allow our Neumi members to participate in, that can sell to traditional retail shops and so forth. But 99.9% of our business was focused on the Neumi model. Then we said, well, if we can shrink particles down that wouldn't get through the gut like glutathione and cysteine, what if we could do that with women's health? And that's where this product came about. A double-blind, placebo-controlled test that showed that 80% of women from 18 years of age to 70 years of age all had fantastic results. Like I mentioned, eliminating PMS symptoms, hot flashes, all that sort of stuff. And then more recently, ta-da, we have just launched this brand new product, which took critical proven nutrition we've always understood is good for brain health, but delivered it in a way that no one's ever done before, where we could access the cells. And this launched literally about 2 weeks ago internationally now. So that's the evolution of the products, my friends. Now what I'm going to do is quickly jump into just this product briefly, just to show you what we've got in our hands. And then we're going to come on and have a listen to some of these fantastic testimonials with some feedback. So Neuro, introducing our brand new Neuro product. I want to say before we kick it off that Neuro is certified by the American Brain Council. If you go to www.abcbrain.org, you will see these guys do not endorse products willy-nilly. They're very, very picky. And they're all about the best of the best for optimizing your brain health for the long term. The vision behind this product is thanks to our amazing scientist, Bert Wonnacott. His inspiration and research said, what if we could take ingredients that we know are proven for brain health, but then innovate them with our HydraStat molecular encapsulation technology so that we could get much more potent results with the products. And of course, now this product is all about enhancing focus, mental clarity, supporting long-term brain health, improving cognitive performance and memory, and it's due to these ingredients. Now, as I said, these ingredients you will find elsewhere. Don't be fooled into thinking you're talking about a comparative product. Not possible. When you can get these ingredients nano-sized, accessing the cells like nothing else, it makes them more powerful. So the first one is arginine, supporting healthy blood flow. Caffeine, and I don't mean drinking double shot lattes, that's boosting cognitive performance. Glutathione, protecting against oxidative stress. Now, I want to point something out. There is a lot less glutathione in this mix for this product than there is in our NutraSwish product. So it doesn't replace the NutraSwish product. NutraSwish is about a nuclear load, if you like, of glutathione. This is one enhancing ingredient as part of it. Magnesium gluconate supports neuronal health, and alpha GPC is all about memory and learning. Now, lots more ingredients here. On the left-hand side, calcium ascorbate supports blood vessel health. Acetyl L-carnitine supports energy and production in the cells. Now, I like to focus on this next one. L-theanine promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and enhances focus and attention. Now, we get stacks of testimonials at the moment have come in since it's been live for a couple of weeks saying, wow, not only do I feel sharp, I feel super calm as well. So that's not uncommon. MSM reduces inflammation in the body, and peroxidyl 5-phosphate, hard to say, is about cognitive processes. Now, on the right-hand side, you'll see L-cysteine. That is a building block of glutathione. Again, this particular product has less cysteine in it than the NutraSwish, and it doesn't replace that. And then this one I can never pronounce, but I'll give it a go. Phosphatidylserine. It supports cell-to-cell communication. Now, my main point here is taken up by this one ingredient. I've been using ginkgo biloba in my life for brain health because everybody knows it's a great ingredient. But the first time I can have that delivered in a way that it accesses the cells like nothing else can, hence the more potency of it. So it supports cognitive function by promoting blood flow and protecting cells, and then of course curcumin as well. Right now, at the time of this recording, in the countries we have launched, this product has just launched in America, it's launched in Canada, and it's launched in, I think, Mexico, or about to. In Australia, New Zealand, the 19th of August, this will be available, and other parts of Latin America. This offer will apply for the very first 30 days, which means buy three and get one extra free. So this is a pretty exciting development when we're talking about Neumi. What I'm going to do now is, I said before, you get to the head with the fact and you get to the heart with the story. I'm going to bring on a series of people, and I want them just to share with you very briefly their experiences. And so to kick off, we're going to start off with Christy Price, and then we'll rotate through each one of them. So over to you, Chris.
Hi, everyone. My background is I'm in the equestrian industry, and prior to Neumi, about 2 years ago, my health was in a debacle. So now, since starting Neumi, I have more energy, I sleep better, my mood is more positive, and overall, Neumi has just literally saved my life.
Hi, I'm Greg from New Zealand. My background is civil engineering and growing up as a competitive swimmer. After that, I went into elite mountain bike racing, and during my 20s, I could go to a half-day event and have nothing in the tank afterwards. I'm now 57, and on NutraSwish, I can do multiple days of riding now and have energy to spare, better mental clarity, less sore muscles, better mental cognitive ability, and also the best thing is faster recovery.
Hi, I'm Erin Ganfield from Perth, Western Australia. I was introduced to glutathione over 12 years ago with a precursor supplementation. However, about 4 years ago, I tried taking liposomal glutathione, which at the time was believed to be the next best thing. After a few months, though, I started to feel discomfort in many of my joints. Then along came NutraSwish, and bam, welcome relief in many, many ways, including mental clarity especially. I'm now 66 years young and feel 50.
Hello, my name is Danae. I am 34 years old. I'm a mom of 3 and I homeschool them. I remember the first time I used NutraSwish, I had a big burst of energy. So I love that side effect of it. And then the HERS, prior to the HERS, I had a lot of PMS symptoms. I dealt with mood swings and bloating, breast tenderness. And since being on the HERS, I no longer deal with any of those symptoms.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dina from the United States. I'm 59 years of age, and I'm a massage therapist by profession. When I first started using the NutraSwish, the thing that I noticed was that there was no discomfort after doing massages or even Pilates like I usually had. And then when the neuro product came out, I was really excited because both of my parents had cognitive decline. And quite frankly, that scared me. And I always struggled to focus a bit like a squirrel. Just next thing is grabbing me. And what I've noticed since taking the neuro is that I have more focused attention, deeper concentration, and I am able to finish tasks without even thinking about them.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra from Indonesia. I am a housewife with 2 sons and I'm 59 years of age. Before using Neumi, I found that I was always tired and had disrupted sleep patterns. I've only been using Neumi products for 10 days and I can already say that I have a lot more energy to get through my days and I'm sleeping much better. Not only that, I found that my skin is much brighter and more hydrated since I using Neumi Skin too. That's all, Michael. Thank you.
Hi, Keith Chasson from Houma, Louisiana. Prior to Neumi, I was working as an operations director for a vacation rental company out of Cocoa Beach, Florida. And while working, I had sustained an injury to my neck and my shoulder. Been almost a whole year of severe discomfort most nights, not able to sleep all night long for most of the time. I tried all the things you can imagine to relieve the discomfort. And then Neumi comes along and I felt like I finally had some hope back. So real quick, I ordered it. It comes in 3 days later, we swishing. And literally within 48 hours, I woke up, sat on the side of my bed and wept because I realized I'd slept all night long and no longer had any discomfort in my neck and my shoulder. I had all the movement back. It gave me the hope back that I thought I'd lost.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. And I apologize that DBS from Indonesia, we had no sound. And so, of course, I had to just continue without that. But maybe we'll get to hear from him another time. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is just a quick snapshot of what our products can do. Our products are not designed to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. In fact, all companies that are in nutrition worldwide are not allowed to affiliate their company or products with any form of new disease or medical condition. But the results we're seeing behind the scenes are way beyond what you've actually just seen on today's event. What I'm going to suggest you do is forward this out to anybody you want to watch this and type in "pick me please" in the chat. And next week on another live stream event, we're going to pick a winner. I'll pick a winner. In fact, I'm feeling generous. I'm going to pick a winner of 3 products. So whoever types in "pick me please" is going to get one of all of these 3 products when I draw it in the next 7 days. So I want to thank everybody who logged on today, and always get back to the person who sent you this video for more information. All the best.